Big up, guys, in the chat. Yes, we are live. It's Europa Conference League round 16. The draw, the first ever Conference League draw. We are ready to go. We've got all the unseeded and seeded names and teams ready to go. How it's going to work on my screens, we've got basically all of the seeded teams that are already on the screen to my left and, well, to your right. And all of the unseeded teams are going to be highlighted and basically come on when they are drawn to the the prospective team. So that's how it's going to work. How are you guys in the chat? Let me know how your day is. Arsenal getting the win last night. Beautiful, Danny. Good stuff. There is some rules and stuff coming out right now as we sit here watching the Conference League draw. I will read a few bits out to you though regarding Leicester's draw. So this is how it takes place. The draw is going to be live within the next few minutes, and we've got through obviously from last night's win, 7-2 on aggregate against Randers, which, let's be honest with you, was a bit of a bob game last night. I'm not going to lie. I was a bit worried at times, the amount of chances that they had against us. But, you know, it is the best chance for Leicester now to qualify for Europa League. It's the only chance, really, that we have. I don't think we can even remotely get anywhere near the top 6 in the Prem. So this is it, boys. I think we've got to throw everything we've got into this one. Now, we've got about 5 minutes to go until the draws actually take place, according to what I'm watching right now. Yeah, the teams that are in it, I'll let you know the teams that are in it. We've got seeded teams of Leicester, Marseille, Bodo, Vitesse, Slavia Prague, PSV, Partizan, and PAOK are in there. The unseeded teams, however, are a little bit interesting. AS Roma are there, Rennes are there, Lask, Ghent, Feyenoord are there, Copenhagen, Basel, and AZ Alkmaar are there. We've got a call from Winksy, actually. I don't know what that's about. Hey, Winksy, how are you?
Hello. Oh, sorry, I'm late now.
We're live on YouTube right now, by the way.
Are you?
Yes.
My bad.
What, do you want to come in?
My bad. Yeah. How long are you going to be live for?
We're going to be live for the draw. The draw's live, so we're going to be live.
Right, cool. I'll be there in about 5-10 minutes. I'm just letting the dogs out.
Okay, mate. No props.
Cool. See you in a minute.
Winksy coming in a second. Let's have a read of your chats. They could have won yesterday with the amount of chance there. They could have. They could have definitely won it. 100%. Well, when you say won, I don't know if they'd have got 7. I don't know. I don't think they'd have done 7-2. Let's be honest with you. I don't think they'd have done that. Let's be honest with you. They won't. But it was our own doing. Kasper Schmeichel giving them a goal as well. Whatever he was on last night, I don't know. Maybe he was just felt a little bit sorry for him. Who knows? I'm slightly hungover. What a couple of days, says Kyle. Best away end in years. Really? So did you go? Did you? Was it good? Roma could be a tricky tie. Yeah, we could get seeded with Roma. They are the teams that we could get seeded with, drawn with, are AZ, Alkmaar, Basel, Copenhagen, Feyenoord, Ghent, Lask, Rennes, and Roma are the teams that we could potentially get. They are the 8 teams. That's all I can really offer you at the moment until the draw goes live. And at the moment, we're just getting highlights of all teams that are in it at the moment. I wish I could show you it, but I don't think I can for copyright purposes. So it is what it is. I hope you get Roma, says Crab. Well, the thing is, mate, I don't mind getting the strongest team, because if you can beat the strongest team, then you've got more of a chance of winning the damn thing. So let's put the strongest teams out. Let's hopefully we can. You know, imagine a Leicester Roma match. It would be fire. I'm not going to lie. Thomas Partey, Benjamin White, Martin Odegaard, Arteta's talent, all top ballers. Love them, says Daniel. Well, he won last night, fair and square, I think, especially with Wolves' time wasting. So we are underway, though. The draw is about to get underway. They are presenting it now, which is beautiful. We've got a couple of super chats, one from MSF and a super sticker as well. Bang in. Thank you for doing that, MSF. Thank you. Hit the sub button. We're live, boys. This is it. The draw is active. Let's see who we get. Who do you guys want? Leicester fans in the chat, who do you guys want? UEFA Deputy General Secretary Gio Jare Marchetti. Looks a little bit like a younger version of Claudio Ranieri. They're talking about peace in Ukraine right now. We're desperate for peace in Ukraine is what they're talking about right now. But I'm here for the football. I don't want to talk about war right now. We'll worry about war off of football. Thank you very much. I just want a little bit of time away from what's going on in the world because it's a shit show at the moment. Lee, if the Foxes get to the final, will you go to Albania? I don't think so. I mean, I don't even think the miss would let me. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Big up Brian in the chat. I thought you said you're not going to stream the Conference League. Yeah. Hey up, Ant. How are you? All right. So all of your bits and bobs are here. I'll drag over the Conference League logo as well, just because I feel like it could make you sick by looking at it, but there is the Conference League logo. Let's just drag that over here. There you go. Blech. I could be sick, to be honest. Marseille versus Roma would be an interesting tie as well. Two strong teams there. I think Bodo and Ghent could be dark horse of the competition. Battered Roma in the group stage and comfortably defeated Celtic. Illy, how's your day going? I hope we get PSV, says MSF. Forza Roma. Nice to see you in the chat, my man. We may be the best team in England, mate. Come on, you're not. You're not the best team in England. I'm good, thanks, mate. Bored at work. You know how it is. Yeah, I know how it is. There's a fair few of you watching, though, which is good. That's what I like to see. We're still waiting on the draw to start. It's still talking tosh, waiting for it to come in. Come on, boys. Just hit the draw, for goodness sake. Oh. Come on. Now, this is the European third tier competition. Yes, that's right. Third tier. If you're just joining me, we are about to read out the draws live as they come through. Right now, the secretary of the Conference League is talking tosh, so we're gonna have to wait just a little few mo. But let me know in the chat who you want. A few people have said that it would be good to get Roma. I'm not so sure, to be honest with you. I'll read the teams out that we can face, though. AZ Alkmaar, Basel, Copenhagen, Feyenoord, Ghent, Lask, Rennes, and Roma are your teams that you can face against Leicester. Let me know who you want to play, though. Teams that seeded are Marseille, Leicester, Bodo, Vitesse, Slavia Prague, PSV, Partizan, and PAOK are the teams that are seeded. Will this be Leicester's first European Cup if they win the whole tournament? Correct, mate. Correct. Yes, they would. It would be. I like Rennes. That's an away day I could do, says Ant. And do you think Lcfc will win? I said maybe. Gonna be the ones. And after all, you might choose me. Oh. Where are you watching this? I have got the feed through a website. Thank you very much. I won't be sharing because I don't know if it's official or not, to be honest with you. Copenhagen, hands down. You'd like to take Copenhagen. Well, it'd be a good day out, put it that way. Would be a good day out. Who is winning the League Cup final? Chelsea. Thomas, I've done with Leicester. Our defence is shit. You can't be done with your team, Giorgio. You can't. You can't drop your team. You can't do that. None of us can. You haven't got the capabilities. I'm going to bring in Winksy as well. Just bear with me, Winks, and I'll get you in. Winksy, how are you?
Hello.
Got you backstage, mate. I've not got a little logo for you on this.
Cool, it's cool.
Layout. Do apologise.
No, it's fine. It's fine. No worries.
I don't know if you can see the feed, Winks. Here. Do you want me to share you it in the private chat or anything? I can share it.
Yeah, you can do. Yeah, that would be helpful.
Can you see the private chat?
No. Is that because I'm linked in with you?
I don't know. Let me just type it and see what happens. It's in the private chat, mate. The link.
Right, I'll have a look anyway. Wait, what's it on? I'll just get it.
I'll send it on Twitter. All
right, cool. Yeah, no worries.
I'll send it on Twitter. Hang on.
How is everyone anyway?
Yeah, they're all good in the chat. They're hoping we get a strong one. To be fair, there's the link, mate. You go and watch that.
All right, cool. Thank you very much.
BT Sport is where he's watching. Oh, is he? I'm not. I'm watching on the official Conference League website. It's official. I just clicked a link from Leicester Mercury, so there you go. So it's fine. You can watch it live. Dropping teams. He was 15th December last year. I was getting bantered back in 2018. Mate, all teams. We go through this all the time. Why is FC Copenhagen not on the screen? Because they're not seeded, mate. They're not seeded. The unseeded ones are here. All right. I can put them all on if you want. Do you want me to put them all on? I'll put them all on and then we'll put them all right. All right.
What are you hoping for then?
Copenhagen. Copenhagen.
Why is that?
Or Ghent. 'Cause I think that's where Ndidi came from, didn't he?
I know this. In terms of the
Ghent
competition,
Ndidi come from Ghent?
I have no
Boys in
idea,
the
bro.
chat, let me know.
In terms of competition, though, like if you wanted to win the competition, obviously you want to go for teams that aren't as good. But in terms of like actually testing yourself as a team and feeling like you actually have accomplished something, I think it'd be better to end up with teams that are like a bit more like self-established. You know what I mean? Like Roma,
Yeah.
Marseille's, stuff like teams like that. I think it'd be better for you to go and win the competition, beating teams that are, you know, good.
Higher. Yeah.
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 Than going and winning
then
it.
you don't want a final of like some Bob team, do you? You want a really
no,
good
of
final,
course not.
so
No.
you can at least say, look, we beat AS Roma in the final.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah, exactly. I mean, AS Roma, they used to be a Champions League team, didn't they? Really?
As a Burnley fan, I think we will win the Champions League. I think he's on drugs. Burnley are going to rock Leicester though. Says Danny. I'm not looking forward to the Burnley fixture at the weekend. To be honest with you, Winksy, I don't know about you. It's just...
Burnley's always a dodgy fixture. You just don't know what you're going to
Right,
get.
here we go, boys. This is it. The first draw.
The guy who's taken it out looks like Claudio Ranieri.
I said that. I said it looks like Claudio Ranieri. What do you think about Rangers game last night? Yeah. Here we go. So Marseille are the first team drawn.
Yeah. So
they will play. We'll see. We'll move whoever it is that they're going to play in against them. All right, in a second. Just bear with. We could play a decent side later. Yeah. They lost 6-1 to both. Yes. Here we go. The drawn. Marseille have drawn against. If that's how they're doing it. I hope they're doing it that way. They're playing FC Basel. Marseille get Basel.
That's an alright fixture for them, to be fair, I think.
Let's keep going. Next one. Leicester. This is it.
Here we go.
Leicester will be drawn against the chance of Copenhagen, Feyenoord, AZ Alkmaar. You've got Copenhagen there, Ghent there, Roma. It's going to be Roma, isn't it? Here we go. Leicester will take on in the next round Rennes. Interesting. There you go. Stadio Rennes next, says my good friend. Next up. Okay, so PAOK FC.
That is a tough draw, to be fair, Rennes. It's one of the...
Well...
It's mad how many of these teams have dropped down, isn't it? Like, looking at them.
Yeah, especially some of the big ones, like Marseille and Roma and Leicester, even.
It's even weird to see.
PSV as well.
Mm.
PAOK will play... Oh, he's having a trouble with his balls. I had a trouble with my balls last night. We'll play Ghent. PAOK will play Ghent. We are winning the entire thing, says Ant. You're very confident.
Optimistic.
Mate. Very confident, isn't he?
There's some good teams in it, to be fair. I didn't realise how many good teams there were.
Who was that? Vitesse. Vitesse will play. There's left, we've got Copenhagen, Feyenoord, Roma, Lask, and Alkmaar. I think they can only play Copenhagen, actually, and Roma because they can't play. There's a couple of teams that are readied out for some reason. I'm not sure why. Maybe it's because they're too close in region. I don't know.
Is there Russian? I know this is a bit off topic, but is there Russian teams in here?
Bear with. Oh, Roma. Vitesse will play Roma.
Because I think obviously be Russian teams. I don't know what would happen with them. Do you reckon they'd be allowed to play or?
At the minute, I don't think football's going on in Ukraine. PSV, Eindhoven will play. There's only two options for them. They can play Copenhagen or Lask. They can only play Copenhagen or Lask. It's Copenhagen. So PSV will play Copenhagen. Some interesting games here, mate.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, to be honest with you, like I said, looking at the teams,
yes,
there is going to be a couple of good clashes.
Indeed. I'm just looking now. What's next? Who's next up? I missed it. Slavia Prague will play. They can play either Lask, Feyenoord, or Alkmaar. So there's some couple of rules where they can't play certain teams, mate, because of the regions.
Yeah.
Slavia Prague, a team that we already know about in Europe, and they will play Lask. Don't need to move anything. Two teams left to go. There's Bode and Partizan for the seeded side, and unseeded there's AZ and Feyenoord. Hope all key players are vaccinated, otherwise they won't be able to play in the away game. Is that true?
I don't know. I don't know how many countries have enforced vaccinations.
You got Bodo. Bodo have been drawn against. This is it. It's either AZ or Feyenoord. And they have been drawn. AZ. There you go. Don't need to move a thing. There you go. There are your matches. You've got Marseille up against Basel. Leicester will take on Rennes. You've got who have we got here? Sorry, my mistake. POAK versus I think it was Copenhagen. Was it Ghent? It was Ghent. You got Vitesse versus AS Roma. PSV versus Copenhagen. You have Slavia Prague will take on Lask. You have Bodo versus AZ. And you have the final match is Partizan versus a Feyenoord in the last 16 of the Conference League. We will find out in a moment when games will be played, dates, times. We'll be giving everything in a second, I suppose. Let's have a look. Wow, some big matches there, mate. What do you think?
Definitely.
What do you guys think in the chat? Was that a good draw? Get your comments in.
I think it'll be tricky for Leicester. It's definitely not an easy opponent. But it's like I said before, with all these teams that not many people know about, it's always going to be a tricky match because you just don't know what they're going to bring. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's almost like playing a blind championship side.
Yeah,
going in blind against a championship side. You've no idea what you're up against at all, but you know that they're going to, really scrap it out. And then you've got the away fans to deal with as well, ain't you? The loud atmosphere of the fans.
Yeah, it's a different level of gravy in different countries, mate.
It is.
And don't forget as well, this might not be a massive cup for Leicester, but for some of these teams, this is like the only trophy that they might even ever,
Yeah.
lift. So they'll be coming into this wanting to win.
Well, this is it, mate. It's been done. The draw has been made, and Leicester will play on Thursday nights yet again in the next round of the Conference League up against Rennes at the Stade Rennais. Good fixture, I think. A lot of people will like to travel there. It's a home fixture first, I believe, a home tie first. I'm trying to find out a little bit more about the fixtures when they're played right now. I'm just going to have a quick little mooch about what we need to know. But how's your day, Winks? Are you all right so far?
Been busy, mate. I've just woke up, done a driving lesson, and then I'm here. So
what you like? What you like?
Right.
Get your comments in as well, guys, and see what the chat is saying. Home tie on my birthday, and mate, that's pretty sick. Let's be honest, that is pretty sick. Here we go. The draw for the Europa Conference League's last 16 stage also took place in Nyon under the same format as the Europa earlier on. The drawing for first legs for both competitions will take place on March the 10th, with the return a week later on the away fixtures as March 17th. So Leicester's first fixture against Rennes will be on March the 10th at the King Power, with the away fixture a week following on March the 17th. We will be doing the watch-alongs for it, so please join in for that when time comes. Big up to everyone in the chat. I won't be going away. I don't go to the away fixtures at all, even in England, because I can't make it on Saturdays for a start. That's out of the question. Sundays I might be able to, but Saturdays are definitely a no for me because of my work commitments. But abroad, I don't know, man. I'm not sure. I think AZ will go far with Jesper Carlson on the wing. I have no idea who that is. I wanted to. I'm being honest, Winks. Should be same as Europa dates, says Mr. EC Football. And Rennes are a hard tie, to be honest, mate. A bigger club than Leicester. Why does he always have to do the Leicester agenda? He said it was dropped. We could be a different team in a month with Fofana back, though. To be fair, he's not wrong. We've got Vardy coming back as well. Going strength to strength with Fofana coming back. Hopefully, Maddison wasn't injured and hasn't suffered anything, because he looked a little off the pace at times yesterday. Yes, I know he got his goals, but he was limping at times. Harvey Barnes even got caught out, as well as all Brighton was limping yesterday. I don't know what's going on with Leicester, to be honest with injuries. Winks, can you turn that?
Mate, honestly, we've spoken to this about so many times, and it's just like, what are you doing to them? Like,
I know.
are you making them go on like some kind of like torture lap or something, where they're like, I have no idea, mate. It's like they're in the army and they're getting regimented. Like, you know what I mean? It's ridiculous. I don't know what what they're doing to them. I have no idea.
I don't know, mate. I'll read the draw out just in case you've just joined me yet again, just the last time. The Europa Conference League round 16 has been drawn live from 12 o'clock-ish. It was live. Leicester City will take on Rennes. Marseille take on Basel. PAOK take on Ghent. Vitesse versus AS Roma. PSV will host Copenhagen. Slavia Prague versus Lask. Boda will take on AZ. And Partizan will take on Feyenoord. In the fixtures, they will be played on the 10th of March and the 17th of March. Home and away fixtures a week apart. Going to be covering it on the channel, Winks. Looking forward to it?
Yeah, mate. I just it depends on how far you're going to get, because you've got, like I said, some decent teams, some very decent teams. I mean, even Rennes, like, I won't put it past them. They're a very good team. So we'll see. We'll see.
Do you think your club has been wasteful with their chances in the Premier League games? Really think you should have won against Wolves and West Ham? Yep. Completely thrown games away, left, right, and centre.
Your club in the last 3 years have been wasteful with numerous amounts of things. I mean, the Champions League spots is one of them that I can think of. Yeah. Obviously, the Europa League, you were pretty much clear through that at one point, and then, bam, a run of games came, and you were out the Europa League, and look where you are now. So,
read that.
Yeah, I know, I've read it.
You gave us your fitness coach in the summer. We haven't had a big injury. Oh.
Maybe that's the reason you got rid of him.
It's not what you want to hear. Right, guys, it's lunchtime. I'm going to go and grab something to eat. I shall see you all very, very soon. But before you go, if you do want to play this weekend, don't forget to go and click the app right now. It's free. It's pinned in the chat called Who Knows Wins. If you want to support the channel, don't drop a super chat in, but click the link and download the app instead. You're more than welcome to do it, because guess what? You might even win yourself some money as well, because you'll play alongside fan channel fans. That's right, fan channel fans. It's a betting app where fans across the board, from AFTV, from the Newcastle fan channel called Magpie Channel, as well as Cop TV, and here as well over on this channel. We need a name for this channel, not just Lee Chappie. I think we need a name, Winks, going forward. But you can play alongside me and the boys on those channels alike, with a community now growing of over 700 players on the last weekend. $6,000 last weekend. Guess what it is now? $7,500. Who Knows Wins keeps making the pot bigger, which means more players, which means more prizes. First place is $4,500 this weekend. Second is 450 quid. Third is 50 quid, and so forth. Join us, £5 a man at the weekend. Pick 10. Here are your fixtures, by the way. Before I shoot, I'll quickly put them in for. I don't know if you can see them or not, Winks. No, I don't think you can. Never mind. It don't matter. The fixtures are there on the app. All you've got to do is click the link, find the pick 10. It's highlighted at the top, and you can play alongside me and the boys. Until then, Winks, take care. Everyone, shall see you all very soon. Follow me on all socials. We're in the description of the video. Every platform is there. Click it. It will take you to the appropriate that you choose. Insta, Twitch. It's all there. TikTok's approaching 22K, by the way. Go and follow me on TikTok right now. We're growing really, really quick. Big up to Winksy for all the work he's doing and putting different thumbnails together, putting edits together, and the list goes on that Winksy does behind the scenes. Believe it or not, he does do quite a lot behind the scenes and keeps me going. So big shout out to Winksy as well. Winks, see you later, mate.
See you in a bit, mate.
Take it easy.
See ya.